Let's do it. Helping you invest in your soul more so you can get more of those gains, more of those wins, more of those returns. Make some soul profit. Tell you that. We got the bag of tricks in the background with the hot dog. What up? Alright, so this concept of going down into lower states of being, lower moods, lower oscillations, lower RPMs, lower states of consciousness, whatever you want to call it, even that is beneficial. It's beneficial if you're working in that optimization mindset, in that, what's the word? It's just general optimism, right? One of the many beauties and powers of optimism. Here's a big one. Everything becomes an advantage. Everything. When you're in that mindset, when you're in true blue optimism. So check this out. So, leaving for one of the jobs and, feeling kind of low, and I'm just accepting it. I was just like, yeah, well, I'm in this lower state, these lower RPMs, and then the thought popped up, or the inspiration, or the intuition, whatever, something popped up saying, maybe it's good that I'm down here so that I can clean up stuff that I didn't get the other time around. It's like, whoa, wait, what? Let's just use RPMs, right? So if being in like a generally good mood is, let's just say, 700, 800 RPMs, and then I was down at the 500, and that intuition popping up saying, hey, maybe being down here is good. Maybe it's helpful. Maybe there are some things down here that need to be cleared up, that need to be seen, that need to be brought into the light. Boom. It's like, whoa. That's, not only is that logical and true in that sort of internal sense, it boosted me back up. Boom. That went right back up to 600, and then, more thoughts and inspirations started coming in, and I'm like, all right, cool. Up to 600, 650, bouncing up, 700, making this video. I'm just like, all right, cool. If I could end, the next 30 minutes or the next hour, at 800, and then keep going up, like, whoa, awesome. Let's do it. Let's make it happen. Oh, yes. All right, so I just wanted to bring that up just as a relatively short one, where if you see even your lows as an advantage, as there's some sort of benefit in there, like, let's just use grief, for example. Let's just say, like, you're riding high, you're partying, like, woohoo, and then, you get humbled, or you get reality checked, and that's just life. And then you're down there, and you're like, I never really grieved the passing of my grandma, or, I never really reflected on the time that person said that thing to me. Things like that. You're down there, you're down in lower RPMs, and you make these realizations, and guess what? Sadness is a very real, humbling, reality-checking experience that helps. When you're sad, you view a lot of aspects of life more truly, more genuinely. So, sadness, that could have its own video. Sadness has its benefits, and lower RPMs in general, just low points, low feelings, low moods, they have their benefits too. Boom. Alright, I'll let you guys get back to it as I get back to it. Check out my other stuff. I hope that benefited you. I hope I'm raising your RPMs. I hope that I'm even lowering your RPMs, but creating massive benefit even in those regards. Mac 11, Soul Invest returns. Peace.